Ann Coulter was a rabid Trump supporter during the campaign, and the only reason was because he wanted to build the wall, and that was the only reason. It seems to be the case that Ann Coulter has a standard, but her standard is the wall, and if you don't build the wall, she's going to hate your guts. And what you're going to see here is Ann Coulter, you know, her comments on the border wall, of course, are not progressive, and I disagree with them, but you're going to see a little glimpse of progressive ideas in Ann Coulter as she goes off on Trump and the Republicans. She literally said, fuck them. Ann Coulter attacks Trump and questions the GOP gospel of tax cuts for the rich. So Ross Story says, during the 7 months of Donald Trump's presidency, rabid conservative pundit Ann Coulter has proven somewhat nuanced in her, at times, tenuous support for the billionaire president. Again, the only reason is nuance is because of the wall. Otherwise, she didn't give a fuck. He could shoot 10 million Mexicans, and she wouldn't care as long as he built the wall. It says, on Wednesday, that nuance got a little deeper when Coulter launched a tweetstorm tirade against Trump's tax reform speech. Her reason for anger? Because he's not building the wall fast enough. During his speech, Coulter immediately launched into incredulity about the president's topic choice. Quote, his election was not about tax cuts. Has he been talking to @Speaker Ryan again? After arguing that, quote, every GOP cuts taxes, Coulter then began a recent history lesson. Here is where the glimpse of progressivism from Ann Coulter comes in, and I was shocked to see this, okay? She says, Bush cut taxes. Did it create millions of jobs? Nope. The rich pocketed their tax cuts and sent jobs abroad, hired guest workers. Fuck them. Wow. Okay, so that's a progressive spiel if I've ever heard of one, and what's funny is she doesn't even realize what she's saying, because at the same time of being unanimously for a border wall, that issue is literally the deciding factor of whether you agree with the politician or not, is debunked by what she just said right there. Hey, why would you want to build the wall if the corporations are just going to send offshore the jobs anyways? Are you crazy? So, you know, this whole hysteria. Did you know that there's less people, there's more people leaving the country than coming at the border. So there's more Mexicans leaving than there are coming. And also, like I just said, these companies are the problem. They're the ones shipping the jobs offshore. The way you get good jobs is by passing legislation that makes it so that minimum wage is high, which is $15 an hour, and you make universal health care so that people can have jobs. There's this little trick in this little trick book is the rich people, basically, they get you to oppose each other, and then they're laughing in the back, watching at you, pointing at you, and laughing their ass off. But Ann Coulter fucking lost it. She lost it. So she says, it's like Night of the Living Dead watching our beloved Trump go to DC and start babbling the same old GOP nonsense on tax cuts. Want to get the crowd hollering, Trump? Talk about the wall. So, she says, tax cuts are a second-term issue. First term, build the wall, end DACA. Deport illegals, no refugees, no Muslims, immigration moratorium, moratorium's a ban, save USA, and there goes the progressivism again, your typical xenophobic, borderline racist, I would say it's racist nonsense, because you think that you're better than them, seriously. I mean, this is one of the saddest standards I've seen possible, and probably one of the saddest human beings I've ever seen in my life, because Sean Hannity is someone who she got into a fight with because Sean Hannity is the rationalizer, but she's like, if you ain't gonna build the wall, fuck you. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below, leave a like and share the video, help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.